Hello and welcome to Beehave. This week on Beehave, Tolley explains why teachers won't be getting the pay rise they've asked for and why the poverty of private schools makes it impossible for them to commit to looking after children's welfare. Teachers are making it all about them, and the fact that we're discovering that so many children are not being taught up to the proper standard, I don't see why we should pay them more money if they're not producing the goods. So do you think that they deserve to be properly remunerated? But it's not up to them, it's up to us. And what we're saying is, no. Hey look, it is true that we're living in a time of fiscal constraint, and to be quite honest with you, I have to now say that we can't give teachers a bigger pay rise because we simply, in reality, we don't have the money because we're going to give it all to private schools. Do you think that 33,000 children at private schools should have a set of clear policies about their welfare? Schools have told us that to produce any kind of piece of paper with expectations to look after the welfare of their children will be too expensive for them. They now receive just 20% of their running costs from the government. So if you look at the bill, it does say that some of those grants could be conditional or unconditional at the minister's discretion. And that's me. I mean, it probably will be me because I'm not sure how much discretion Rodney Hyde actually has. But we do need to nurture those children. The private schools will be needing to upgrade their swimming facilities, their sporting facilities, send students on trips overseas. Now, we don't call that funding, we call it subsidy. But it is funding. Make no mistake, there's no difference about that. It's just that it's kind of more by stealth because it is a two-tier educational system, and that's not what we're advertising. Beehave was lucky enough to catch up with Green MP Catherine Delehunty, who gave us this comment.
What I've learned since I've been in Parliament is that even the government's own member, Chris Finlayson, who's the Attorney General, will make a comment on a law to say it's a breach of potential breach of human rights, but that doesn't stop it. It doesn't seem to have any teeth. So clearly, the government of the day can do what it likes.
So what is the government's vision for the future of New Zealand?
It's all about the image we want to project, and we want to project New Zealand as a safe, clean, green haven. Really, it may not be true, but it's what we want to project.
We would go so far, I think, John, as to say that we would like to project an image of New Zealand as a democracy. Am I right?
Well, yeah, democracy. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, we know it isn't a democracy.
Well,
because we don't listen to anything the voters say.
That's a hard word to spell and a difficult axe to swallow. Yeah, we need every penny we can get. We need the jobs. We need the investment. We need the prestige.
We figure that as long as we keep putting out inaccurate advertising, people will keep coming here.
Absolutely.
Coming up on Beehave, the real top 5 reasons for visiting New Zealand. How's the old special relationship with America doing?
Barack and I born in the same year, of course, both raised by a white mother.
And we'll leave you with Tolley's reaction to seeing herself on Beehave. Beehave.